What's up guys, Electro here. Welcome back to Construction Sim 2015. Now if you missed the last episode, then we did say that we were going to do the special mission, I think it was. It was either that or we were going to do, go and buy the sub crane, or sorry, not the sub crane, the standard crane in the game. I didn't realise when we bought this tower crane here that it was actually the DLC crane. So it kind of meant that we were limited in terms of what we could do. And I'll show you why, because there is a mission that we can't do at the moment. If we go into jobs and contracts, there was one down here that we can't do because, not that one, we've got a concrete pump. So I don't really know why it's not letting us do this. We've got a concrete pump. We've got crane 1 and we've got crane 2, I think. Yeah, crane 1. 2. We've got a concrete pump. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on with these two here, because it's saying we need a concrete pump when we do actually have one. So I'm a bit of a loss really. I think maybe it could be something to do with this crane. We've got this, which is the small excavator or the flatbed with a crane. And I think this one is the standard crane in the game, so the standard tower crane. And we haven't actually got that, but what we have got is the DLC, and I think it might be mixing that up with something like the concrete pump, because we definitely do have that. And the reason I say that is that you can obviously pump concrete with the crane, so I think that might be the issue. However, we're not going to delve into that today. I think what we're going to do, oh, we've unlocked 2 more as well. Didn't know about these. We're going to do the development area, I think. Let's see what we have to do. We've got to excavate. We've got to get some shoring panels, a sewer element, earth, small bricks, concrete bags, and some rebar. Now I said we were going to do that. I didn't know that these two were here. Whereas actually we could do this. But again, I think we might need the mobile crane for that. The pool, we got to deliver earth to the gravel plant. We've got to pour concrete into the prepared elements, drain pipes, concrete, ash seedlings, lumber larch, fir, turf. Yeah, I think what we'll do is, as planned, we will do the development area. Because that's a bit of excavation, some shoring panels, which we haven't done yet. Sewer elements, I think we might have delivered once before. We've got 19 cubic meters of earth from the gravel plant. Small bricks, concrete bags, and some rebar. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. And we're going to jump out of that. And the first thing we're going to need to do is some excavation, I think. Yes, we will need to. So we may as well do the relevant with the truck, the Lowboy, and we'll get the large excavator on the back. So we'll just reverse this up here. That's not good. So hopefully you guys have seen that, what's it today? Today's the 2nd of February 2016. Tomorrow, pretty sure American Truck Sim comes out. Jesus, this is bad. Need a lesson in reversing. There we go. Yeah, American Truck Sim comes out. We will be getting that, and we'll probably be doing a series on it. So watch this space if you guys are interested in Euro Truck Sim, because we will most likely be picking up American Truck Sim tomorrow when it comes out. Whether or not we start come on. I kind of gave up playing this with my G27 because it's nothing to do with the gain, but it was a little bit too noisy, and my microphone was picking up the G27 in the background. So as I was saying, probably don't know when we're going to start uploading videos for American Truck Sim. I might just try and get the hang of it first, but then again I might not. It depends on how much I like it. I do like ETS too, so we may end up playing a fair amount of American Truck Sim instead. Head down because we were hitting barriers last time we did this. Okay, that's attached. We'll just put those ramps back up, and then we'll head on over to the construction site, have a chat with the foreman. There's a fair amount to do on this, so as always I will most likely catch up with you when we arrive there. Yes, I will, I think. So we're going to go to the construction site. Yeah, as always guys, I will catch up with you when we've arrived. Okay guys, so we're just about to arrive at the construction site, so welcome back. We are going to park up the truck. Once the lights have changed. Come on, move. And then we're going to go and have a chat with the foreman and find out exactly what we need to be doing. So, swing round in here. Okay, we're going to jump out and then have a chat with the foreman. Okay, now we've relocated to the city, it's time for us to focus on strategic planning. The city has asked us to prepare a whole new area for development. Therefore, we have to connect the new area to the local sewage system and build a transformer shelter. Oh, on a mission from the town hall, it seems like our popularity has increased. I told you relocating to the city would impress our customers, and now a member of the city council is calling us, so this is great. If we successfully complete this contract, there will be a lot of new space to build upon. And this means more work and a bright future for our business. Well then, let's go to work. We don't want to disappoint them. Okay, excavate the marked area, which is a small area. I don't know if we were supposed to do this mission quite early on, but this large excavator is going to make small work of what we need to be doing. So I'm just going to block the road, I think. Because actually it's going to ask us to move this as and when we're done, isn't it? So let's park this here. And stand by for the noise. I imagine you guys are getting sick of me not changing that, but you know what, I can't be bothered. It's quite funny, I think, that every time I have to lower the ramps on this thing using the Xbox controller, that noise goes on. I'll say it's funny, it's not really, is it? More annoying than anything. That person just walked through us. Okay, we're going to go into the site. I'm not going to worry too much about getting the half-pipe truck down here to remove the earth. I don't think we need that. What we do need is some earth from the gravel plant eventually. So we are going to get digging. Oh, that wasn't very good. That's a better bucket. There's our monthly statement, 61 grand. Slowly getting the hang of this digging. A nice amount. I think what you need to look for when you're digging in this game is when you get down to this lighter layer down here. So as you can see just on the left there, I'll try and do the same here. You kind of get to the light layer, which in essence is probably something like clay, maybe, which is going to be a lot harder to dig. So you can see we're already halfway along. I'm going to switch back to that mode, and we're going to move back just so that we can do the last little bits. There we go. Figured something out that also it doesn't like when you go in too deep initially. Probably said that before, but putting the bucket down probably about this far and then sweeping back is about the limit. So do we want to continue digging? No, I'm quite happy with that. Again, we'll just move that out of the way. We then probably need to clear the excavation area. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it's asking for us to do shoring panels, I think, wasn't it? Do we need to go and buy them from somewhere? From the steel mill? Yes, we do. Okay. What I might do then is take this truck. We'll go to the steel mill and we'll pick up some shoring panels. So we haven't been to the steel mill yet, so this is a new one for us. We need to find out where we're going. So steel mill, wool factory, vehicle dealer. That looks like the steel mill there, so yeah, it is. Short journey-ish. So we'll head on over to the steel mill. We'll keep an internal view on our MAN Lowboy Truck whilst we do that. So yeah, American Truck Sim coming out tomorrow, the 3rd. I don't know what the pricing is going to be like at the moment, but I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos. It looks pretty epic so far. You have a look on other channels like Squirrel or I can't remember the other channel that it was on. Definitely Sim 1. There was a non-commentary non-audio commentary channel that I've been watching. I think it's Jimmy Darley, is it possibly? Just plays the games, and he somehow got an advanced copy of American Truck Sim. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut across the grass there. I just couldn't be bothered to wait. So yeah, it looks pretty epic. If you guys are into truck sims, which I imagine you will be if you're watching this, then do check it out. We will be doing a series on American Truck Sim as and when it's released, but as I said previously, I don't know what the upload schedule is going to be like on that. I keep promising that we're going to do more Construction Sim 2015, and that so far hasn't materialised, but I'm going to try my best. Fallout 4 and Just Cause 3 are kind of falling to the wayside a little bit at the moment, but we're going to carry on with those as well. So just to chuck something extra in the mix, we might do some American Truck Sim as well. However, that might be delayed for a little bit. Braking. I don't know why he was sat at a green light. And I know City Economy's kind of fallen by the wayside as well. I'm sorry about that. If you guys want to see more, then I will be uploading some more. It's not going to be as regular as I thought it was going to be, purely because it's not the game that I thought it was going to be. It's okay. It's just very, very repetitive. And I appreciate you can probably say that about this game, but this game's a lot more interesting than City Economy is. There's a lot that has to go on behind the scenes in terms of videos, because it's just repetitive boringness. And what I want to try and do is get through the game as quickly as possible, just to show you all of the vehicles that are in it, and then we can give up and move on to something else. Okay, so we're nearing the steel mill, just round this right hand corner, and then we should be there. This is the first time we visited the steel mill, so I don't know what to expect in terms of shoring panels, but there were 6 of them, so I'm thinking that we're going to need the lowboy in order to pick them up. Okay, so this is the steel mill. All steelworks, you can order custom steel constructory for the roofs of industrial buildings and halls. Additionally, you can also get piles for securing deep excavations there. An employee on site can provide more detailed information on what is available. Because most pieces created at the steelworks are very large and heavy, you'll need a semi-trailer to transport them. You can borrow one at the steelworks and attach it to a towing vehicle. Okay, so we can borrow a trailer here. Don't know. There he is. There's the guy. So we've already got one here. What I might do is just borrow a trailer anyway, because I think they're the flatbed. Sorry, no, not flatbeds. They're like curtain-sided trailers. Development area, load 4 shoring panels. Yes, we want those. Available. Okay, so yeah, it is a flatbed trailer. Sorry, it's not a flatbed, it's a curtain-sided trailer. I don't know where. Did we even buy anything? I don't think we did. Yeah, we did. There we go. That's better. So I think what we need to do, yeah, we need to go and put our trailer in that marked area, and then it loads it for us. So, tell you what, let's get this back to the construction site. We can't because it's not there. No, we can't. Okay. What I'm going to have to do for now is, if we can, try not to jackknife the trailer. Too late. We'll leave this here, I think, for now. And we'll connect up that curtain-sided trailer. This here, disconnect it, we'll grab up that curtain sider, and then we'll float on back over towards the construction site. We can use the Lowboy truck even, sorry, pick up this. So first curtain side. I did wonder where you got these from, because I've seen other channels with the curtain sided trailers, but didn't know where they were getting them from because they weren't available in the vehicle dealership. Okay, we need to connect up all this, attach that, and the curtains close automatically. Look at that. And we're off. Here we go then. Back to the construction site. We shall offload our shoring panels, and then I think there's a few more bits we just need to get from the materials trader, and then that will be the end of this episode. If you guys are into, I appreciate this is very, very short notice, but if you're going to be watching this and it's still available, have a look on the Humble Bundle. If you guys are into Farm Sim or something like that, then there is a copy of Farm Sim 2013, I think it was, which is on sale, or as part of a package anyway. I think it's about $15. You get about 9 or 10 games, one of which is Farming Sim 2013 Titanium. So you guys have got $15, probably about 9, 10, 11 pounds in the UK, knocking around. Then have a look at the humblebundle.com on the interwebs, and yeah, you should be able to pick it up. I think there's about 2 or 3 days left to run on that. Apologies if you're watching it later on, watching this video later on, that it's probably gone by then, but it is well worth subscribing to the Humble Bundle newsletter. They do a weekly deal and they do a monthly deal as well, generally, or a deal that lasts a month anyway. Humble Bundle monthly as well. Have a look at that. Great game for the February bundle that's just been released. And you only get one at the moment, but you get 4 games every month, and they're normally pretty epic games. So the pre-release one that you get early doors is Alien Isolation. So if you guys are into FPSs and sort of a bit of a story mode to an FPS, then take a look at it. It is pretty cool. If you don't know what Alien Isolation is all about, have a look at PewDiePie's channel from about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, when he played the sort of early version of Alien Isolation that he got a pre-release code for, and you'll see what it's all about. There's some pretty funny videos there. Okay, so we're just going to carry on to the construction site. Try and beat this light. Yes, we did. Good. And we're going to unload these shoring panels. What I plan on doing is just using the large excavator for that. It's got the ability to pick those up, and then we can just use it to place them. I didn't see anywhere that we could use the mobile. We haven't got a mobile crane, but we could use like the flat top crane or the Liebherr DLC crane. Didn't look like we were able to do that, so we're just going to swing around here and then into the construction site. Don't worry about waiting for that guy. Jesus, the drivers in this game are awful. Yeah, and I'm just going to swing into here. And actually, no, we won't. We'll just do this, I think. Block the roads, and we'll crack on with the we'll crack on with unloading these with the large excavator. Okay, so we're just going to go and somehow, whoa dear. Okay, I can see what the problem is. Come on, you bloody thing. No, it's not going to work. We needed the other side of the truck, by the looks of it. Tell you what, my Xbox controller needs some calibration because this is all over the place at the moment. No, turn, you stupid thing! Oh my God. I don't quite know where the hook is. Oh, there it is. Jesus. That was painful. I'm sorry guys, I appreciate it was probably quite painful to watch. To go around the other way. Come on. Getting angry with this now because this bloody controller's not calibrated properly. And I can't... Why now can't I turn... That's why. Idiot. No, still can't do that. I thought you might be able to turn the there's one. Okay, we're just going to try and get this one in. 2. Well, this is extremely painful work, and I apologise about that, guys, but partly due to the Xbox controller not being calibrated properly, which I'll probably need to go and sort out before the next episode, and secondly, my skills with this machine. That one wasn't too bad. Second one down. Third one down even, sorry. I'm just going to get the fourth one. Hoping I'm going to be able to reach this one from here. We shall soon find out. Just crash into the rental trailer and sort of move it out of the way a bit. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, there we go. Oh dear, we're going to end up in the hole. Why won't you turn that way? Okay, down slowly. Hole you go. There we go. Just tidy this up. Okay, now we need to go and get some drain elements, which I think we can just go and pick up. Let's run the foreman over. Come on, out of the way. No, he's made of stone or something, because we can't run him over. Come on, idiot, get out of the way. What else have we got left to do then? Sewer element and drain pipes. They're all from the materials trader, so I'm assuming that we can just use the other truck for that. Earth, small bricks, clay, concrete bags, rebar. Yeah, I'm fairly confident we can do all of that with the flatbed truck with a crane, so I'm going to take this back to the home base in the city because I'm sick of using the large excavator and it's not going as planned. Jump in the flatbed. Just nip on over to the materials trader and pick up what we need to. Actually, whilst we're doing that, I'm just going to sort out these controls because this is doing my head in. Turn the sensitivity right down and hopefully that will sort the issue out. And we'll just nip on over to here and pick up the last few bits that we need, which I've forgotten already. Drain pipes. You know what, we need crane number 2, so I think we probably do need that. Possibly. I think this is 1. Oh. Let's have a look. So it was a sewer element, wasn't it? I think we needed 3 of those. 4 drain pipes and 4 sewer elements, okay. So actually we need more than that. One more, 4 of these. Okay, they're clearly the sewer elements. Drain pipes are over there. So we're going to have to do our relevant bits here. And I'm in the wrong truck. Ah. Be for the drain pipes. Let's get the flatbed with a crane. Go to the materials trader. Button, and this time it's working. So I've definitely done something to the sound effects of these bits and pieces in this game. This crane never used to sound like that. Thinking this way round's probably better, isn't it? There's one. Two. They're hanging over the sides. Yeah, that's not going to work. Out of the way. I'm going to have to go lengthways. I wonder if I can get two on the flatbed that way round. Maybe. Put the sides up. It's going to keep them contained and I'll just drop them in the flatbed truck. I'm hoping these last two will actually fit. Come on, you're going to go in. Probably only just. Right, let's see if this is going to attach. No, only partially loaded. Let's see if we can do something with this forklift. There we go. I'm hoping that would have sorted that problem out. Yes, there we go. Okay, that's that problem sorted. Our sewer elements. And then what we're going to do is we're going to load up the other truck with the water pipes. So I may as well do that now whilst we're here at the materials trader. Quite cool if they implemented something like this into Euro or American truck sim, wouldn't it? Oh, it was a little bit too high then. Come on. That's that one fastened on. I'm gonna have to move this truck, I think, because it's annoying me that I can't back up. I put it far too close. Yeah, we're going to move it. Don't have to like messing around with these things. My forte is the forklift, especially when you have a. There's definitely an issue with my controller. It's making it 10 times harder to get accuracy on this. Also looks like it's lopsided. The right hand side's higher than the other, or left hand side is higher than the other. I don't think it is. let's attach that. Okay, that's all attached. And we'll get these two back to the construction site. So I shall catch up with you guys when we arrive back at the construction site. Okay, so we're just pulling up with the small flatbed. We're going to dump that actually on the site, and then we'll get rid of the trailer that we used. Here, don't need that anymore. And that can go back to the home base of the city. Can't do that because it's got a trailer attached. Actually, what we could do is we'll just drive it back because I need to go and get the other ones. So again, I've just dropped this off at the home base in the city, and then we'll grab our other flatbed with a crane, and then we'll offload the second part of this build. Okay, so we're just about to arrive with the second flatbed. This time the one with the crane. I'm just going to offload what we need to here with going to use the crane on the flatbed to offload the sewer pipes, or sorry, the drain pipes. That's what we need to do first. And I think we need to use the excavator. So it's about using crane 2 for the drain, sorry, not the drain parts, the sewer elements. Whether or not we need to, I don't know. I don't think we were going to get that one that was upside down. Give it a go with this. We managed to get them on there. I can't see why we're not going to be able to get them off with this. Seems to be working. Yeah, no, it's going to work, I think. try and get to the end one if we can. I'm not sure it's going to reach all that way. Oh wait. Oh, no, maybe. Okay, the last two. Didn't think we were going to get that in then. That worked, just flipping around a little bit. Now I'm going to get some earth. Site. See what we did here. Ooh. Okay, so 19 cubic meters of earth. I don't know how much we can get into the flatbed truck that we've got. Small bits, concrete bags and rebar. We may as well take this one back to the home depot. We will go and get flatbed truck with a crane. Drop it off at the materials trader. Yep. And then we want to go and get our what do we want to go and get? Small half pipe. we'll take that to the gravel plant. Yep. And I'm just going to fill it up with 19 cubic meters of earth. Too much, I'm not going to fill out with. Okay, so it's 13, we have to do 2 trips. Okay, so we need to see where we're going. Not sure what the direction was from. Okay, it's not too bad. So it's up down towards the train station and then back up towards the construction site. What I probably could have done is just dug the earth out of the ground and put it straight into the half pipe, left the half pipe outside, and that probably would have been somewhere close to what we've currently got on board. And that would have saved a trip to the gravel plant, wouldn't it? Bit of overtaking, nice clear road, I could see that we could do that, that was fine. I'm going to head on down towards the train station and back up towards the construction site. So at the moment we can't cross this river other than the bridge which is up here on the left. Probably a bit of dodgy overtaking there. Held at the lights here. And yeah, so we're across the river and just up here, turn left, and we're back towards the construction site. We'll offload this 13 cubic meters. I'll fly back up to the gravel plant. We'll pick up the last 7, and that should be us done. Certainly for that part anyway. The slowest turning van ever. Okay, so we need to pour that earth into there. Zoom out a little bit. A little bit done. I'll do the other end, and there's probably about a third of it left to do. So again, we'll go to the gravel plant. We'll fill up with earth again. the middle one this time, I think. Don't need that much this time round. Although it does look on there like it was half. I will catch up with you guys when we get back to the construction. Okay, so we're just about to arrive again, and we'll offload the 8.9 cubic meters we've currently got on. And this time we'll do it from this end. We're a little bit short. Should have gone for a full load, shouldn't I? Okay, we're going to have to go back to the gravel plant and get the very last bit. Should clear up the last bit that we need to do. So again, I'll see you back at the construction site. Okay guys, so what we now need to go and do is we need to go and get some small bricks which are the clay type from the materials trader, some concrete bags and 1 rebar. So 2 small bricks, 1 concrete bag and 1 rebar from the materials trader, and then back to the construction site. So we need to go and drop this vehicle off back at the home base. Yeah, we'll go and do that. And then we need the flatbed with a crane, which I think we have left somewhere. Flatbed with a crane. We'll find out where we left it. Oh yeah, it was at the materials trader, so that's fine. We'll load this here, because we've got some rebar to pick up. We're going to see our good friend at the materials trader, and we'll get 2 small clay bricks. We need 1 concrete bag, and then we need 1 rebar. Okay, so that's purchased. The rebar should be over there. 2 small bricks, 1 clay. Actually, let's get the rebar on first, because that's the problem I always find. So I'll have to use the crane to do that. Just drop the legs down and get the crane up. A little bit of a better view. Oh. We should just be able to swing this down and round and hopefully pick this up. So much easier now knowing that we can swivel stuff with the hook. I spent a little bit of time last night having a look at how to mod this game. I know a little bit about programming, so took a little bit of a look with the power of Unity and something called MonoDevelop, which is a C# programming language tool. You can pretty much create new vehicles, which I know in the workshop there isn't a vast amount, but you never know what we could do. My skills are nowhere near doing that at the moment, by the way, but I thought I'd have a quick look. If you guys are into the modding community, then give us a comment below, because I'd love to see your work. Certainly if it's something that develops this game a little bit further, because whilst there are some vehicles in the workshop on Steam, there's not a vast amount. What we're going to do, I reckon just use the crane for this again. Yeah, so be quite interesting. In the mod pack you basically get was it about 3 or 4 basic models, this truck being one of them, and you get access to a few of the other sort of higher end vehicles, which are things like the tower crane, what else was there, and the large excavator, all as basic models, so I can kind of get you started, I suppose. But if I had loads of time on my hands and the knowledge, then I probably would create something, but certainly for the moment I just don't have the skills. But you never know, watch this space. I imagine they will, Astrogen, the creators of this game, will probably have a look at doing something similar again. I know City Economy they've done, but I don't know how well that game's been received elsewhere. Certainly most of the people I've seen playing City Economy online have pretty much been the same opinion that I have, that it's not the game that they thought it was going to be. Come on. I have to try and sort this concrete bag out, because that can go ever so slightly further this way. That's not good. Okay, that'll do. Let's go and pick the other one up. So yeah, I don't know how much of a washout it was for them, but it's nowhere near as much fun as this game. So whilst there are some improvements that I would like to see in Construction Sim 2015, like the weather effects and the day-night cycle, it kind of works in this game without them, I suppose. Probably because we've got used to them. See if we can get this one back on top of the other one. Can't believe how much we used to use the cab to try and spin these pallets round, when I didn't realise that you could just, on an Xbox controller, use the triggers to move stuff around. So much easier when you know how, and you read the instructions, I suppose. You guys will find that out. I'm notoriously bad for doing that. That being a prime example, and not changing the horn button to something else that doesn't interfere with me putting legs up and down or ramps up and down in the vehicle. Right, that's us done. The materials trader, that's everything loaded. We will crack on and get back to the construction site. So I will catch up with you guys when we arrive, so you don't have to endure this journey. Okay guys, we're just pulling up to the construction site. I'm going to wait for this red light, and then we will offload the last part of this this little package we've got here. So we've got some bricks, one lot of rebar and some concrete bags. And that will probably be our little hut here thing built, I think. Let's unfold the crane. Just spin this round and chuck that down there. That'll be the rebar done. That's one of the 3 points that we needed to address. That's one done. Just going to drop one load of bricks down. Should get rid of half a bar on one. Then we do our second bricks, concrete bags, and then all being well, we can just go and speak to the foreman and do the last little bit. I only realised recently that we can do this view, so we don't have to constantly look at the hook camera. But we can do this. Kind of adds a little bit more to the game, I think. God, that's a whiny noise, isn't it? I don't know if they've done something to the sounds in this game to make them do this, but it certainly never used to. Okay, last bag. There we go, we can now clear the construction site. We've got to go and talk to the foreman. It looks like we might need to do something else. Possibly, because that building doesn't look finished to me. I don't know, maybe it will do it when we reverse off of the site. Put these legs down, or back up, sorry, and I'm going to reverse off and then we'll go and have a chat with, I think it's Pete, isn't it, the foreman, and find out if that is it in respect to the mission. We're going to find out. More space to fill. Very good. Everything went like clockwork. We were on time and everything is ready. Yes, the transformer is already humming and the work on the sewage system went smoothly. Now the nearby sites can be covered with buildings. I'm sure this will be worthwhile to us. It's really the ideal place for a few nice houses. That would be great for the future of our company. Well, let's see. I'll get to work. See you later. Clear the construction site. It miraculously changes. And we've now unlocked the new development area. Are we going to get an increase in something? Okay, that gave us 89,650 in credits, 3,786 in XP. I don't think it's done anything else there. Okay, so we can't go any further into the site, but ultimately that's what we built. So we built that little generator room, although it didn't look finished until we walked away. And let's see if that's opened up anything else for us in the map or in the jobs. Special jobs, we've still got the soccer field to do and the new pool for the mayor. Available contracts, I think we had this before. Single house with a balcony. A large apartment building. I don't think we've done one of these yet. Single family house with a garden, possibly not. Container transports are still knocking around, and these ones for concrete pumps. Now, I don't understand why this won't let us do this. Because we have all of these bits. We have the large excavator, we have crane 2. I really don't know why. You need a concrete pump. We already have one. I can show you it. It's there, look. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Anyway, it looks like we can now do large apartment buildings. Whether or not we do that in this area, I don't know. But we will find out. Let's park here for a little photo. If we can. So this is the area that we have just developed. And you guys can come back next time for more. As always, I've been Electro. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. But before you go, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you next time on Construction Sim 2015. Take care, guys. Bye for now.